There's a new film coming out, takes us back decades in the life of beloved chef, writer, and TV star, the late Anthony Bourdain. We all remember him. Tony is loosely based on Bourdain's stories of his first experience working in a restaurant kitchen long before he found fame. Dominic Sessa, remember that name, plays 19-year-old Bourdain during his coming-of-age summer back in 1975 in Provincetown, Massachusetts. In this clip, Bourdain proposes some upgrades to his mentor, played by Antonio Banderas.
You did all this?
First, the restaurant needs a sign. The flagship. Everything cooked from scratch. So we got the knife is sort of like, incorporate the restaurant theme, and then see how the lettering is sort of like a wooden. It's like the wood.
I don't know about this,
Why not?
He's so arrogant, the sign.
The sign, what we should start with is a special. Something we do every Friday, really fancy. You can charge a lot of money for it.
So good. Dominic joins us along with renowned chef, superstar Eric Ripert. He's co-owner of the 3-star Michelin star restaurant Le Bernardin. Try to get a reservation there. Some of the best eating you've ever had. One of Bourdain's best friends. He also makes a brief appearance in the film as a cooking instructor. Welcome to you both. Congratulations.
Welcome.
Dominic, let's start with you because I was reading that you were involved in the script even before it went to the screen. How is that possible when you didn't really know Anthony Bourdain at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I guess this script was my first exposure to this person, really. I hadn't even read Kitchen Confidential before I had read the spec script for this movie. And that's how Matt and I met. We both received this script through our agents and had a lunch in New York and kind of decided the only way we wanted to do it or go forward with it was if it was with one another, if we were doing it together. Yeah.
So what did you do exactly? What did the two of you do?
I mean, after we received the first script, which was written by Todd Bartels, Lou Howe, we just talked for over the course of like about a year and a half. every week. I mean, we would get on the phone. I was filming another movie, and we would share stories with one another, specifically about this time in our lives, and find, I don't know, the synthesis, the nexus points between our childhood and the things we knew about Bourdain.
Yeah, but Eric, you knew Anthony very, very well. You guys were best friends, and when the movie opens with this quote, "I was, to be frank, a spoiled, miserable, narcissistic, self-destructive, and thoughtless young lout, badly in need of a good ass kicking," says Anthony Bourdain. Now, when we got to know him, we didn't know that side of him, and neither did you. What was it like for you to see him portrayed on the screen before he became who he was? Someone you knew very well.
So the line that you just mentioned was in Kitchen Confidential.
Yes.
But he revealed very little about his childhood and in his young years in the kitchen. When I met Anthony, he was a very different man.
Yeah.
He was a very charismatic, very confident person. We developed a friendship together. He never lied.
He never lied.
In the movie, I know it's your role. But
yes, in the movie, yes. He never lied, yes.
He was someone you could rely on. You always felt very protected next to him. And therefore, it's a very different man than what Dominic is playing. And when I saw the movie for the first time, I was like, oh, wow. And it took me a little bit to understand that when you are in your 20s, you're searching to yourself, to who am I, where am I going? And Anthony revealed to me many times what was going on during those years. And then it clicked in my head and I was like, Dominic is doing a great job.
Yes.
Playing a young man who's misbehaving quite a bit.
Well, because in Kitchen Confidential, which is an incredible book, Anthony Bourdain finishes that chapter of his life by saying this is the moment that he realized he wanted to be a chef. After that time in Provincetown, the things that happened to him there is what compelled him to become a chef. You inhabit this role so fully. I wonder for you, Dominic, we do notice the hints of struggles that he went through in his life that were always there.
Yeah.
Beyond the bravado, beyond the charisma, chef, is a man who was deeply, deeply, deeply sensitive. How did you tap into that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm just accessing those parts of myself that genuinely exist. You know, I think especially at this age, it's a pretty, and as we know, you know, Bourdain's life later on was so heavily documented. He was so open about the struggles that he dealt with, you know, when he was in his 30s, particularly, and you see a lot of, you know, kind of those things sprinkled into the movie. You know, Leo introduces him to drugs and that sort of thing.
Leo Woodall, who plays
Leo Woodall, yeah. We know like things like that ultimately become a part of his life. But like Eric was saying, like this is such a impressionable time for him, and he's just experimenting with these things and being exposed to them for the first time.
Yeah.
But being a young person was like really easy for me.
Yes, young person.
Eric, Anthony's name, it routinely comes up, but now after this movie, his name will once again be in the topic of conversation for a lot of people. What do you want people to say about your friend after watching this film, after learning more about him?
Well, I want people to be enjoying the movie first.
Yes.
And remember that, yes, when we are young, we are not doing the things that we should be doing sometimes. However, what I would like for people to remember is that Anthony took everybody with him, and we traveled the world, and we discovered new cultures, and we connected with other people on the other side of the planet.
That's good.
And the connection was the food. And Anthony always said, do not stay in your hotel and eat at the buffet by the pool. Get out of it. Go in the streets. Go meet people. Don't be afraid. And you will have a real experience. And I want people to remember that as well.
Yes.
And it's so true. I'm going on vacation.
Eric has a cameo in the movie, which is also good. Yeah.
Well done.
I thought that was very special.
All right, Dominic Sessa, Eric Ripert,
15
thank you so much.
seconds.
Tony is available in select theaters and will be more available August 21st.